Alright, so I was planning on doing this Q&A anyway, but it ended up being at the perfect time because we just hit 30 subs, so I guess that this is also like a 30 sub special. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Kiseki asks, sing the Glide song. This is not a question, this is a demand. Alright, I will. You can actually check down below. There will be a link to a video where I sing the whole Glide song, and I'll also see if I can put it up on Mediafire so that you can use it as a replacement. Clinky asks, don't sing the Glide song. This is not a question, this is a demand. Well, check down below. There will be a link to me not singing the Glide song. And I may make a Mediafire link for that too. Sinewaves asks, body count? Well, I mean, 0, but if you count the kids in my basement, then we'll have like 10. Sinewaves asks, okay, wait, is this going on YouTube? This is not a question for the Q&A, by the way. Well, too bad. All the questions in there are questions for the Q&A, and yes, this is going on YouTube. Kiwi asks, Among Us playstyle. Well, I don't really play Among Us, so I don't have one, I guess. Clinky asks, what's your favorite part in Cognition? And my favorite part in Cognition is the first drop. The first drop is just so good. The gameplay changes are really fun, and the gameplay itself is awesome, and the drop of the song is also amazing. Overall, the first drop is just outstanding, and that is my favorite part of Cognition. Lucky asks, okay, what is the length of your mother's dad's uncle's big toe? Well, I can tell you that it's exactly 1.56283 inches. Cupcake asks, what's your favorite color? And my favorite color is purple. Purple's a good color. Cupcake also asks, what's your first and last song in your playlist? Well, I don't really have a playlist, so my first song is Nothing and my last song is Nothing. Cupcake asks, what's your favorite song? And that would have to be Cognition Song. Cognition Song is the best song. Sinewaves asks, okay, wait, is this going on YouTube? This is not a question for the Q&A, by the way. Well, too bad. All the questions in there are questions for the Q&A, and yes, this is going on YouTube. Cupcake asks an extremely important question. Do you love me? Yes. Gibson asks, what's your favorite hentai? I don't know. Just in general, I guess? I don't know. Cupcake asks, how'd you get the name Could Be a Human? Well, let's see. So, I came up with the name because I was on a Discord server, and I was doing, like, tests or whatever on humans, you know, seeing, like, okay, what do normal humans do? And then decided, okay, well, I may be a human because, you know, I'm doing tests on humans, and yeah, I may be a human, trying to blend in, you know. And then, so that was my name for a while, Maybe a Human. But then, when I went to Twitch and I tried to change my name to Maybe a Human, that was taken. So then I decided to do Could Be a Human, and I ended up liking Could Be a Human more, and I stuck with that. Dark Soldier asks how. Well, I'd have to say when, yeah. Cupcake asks, what's the most embarrassing thing you've done to impress your crush? I honestly don't know. Like, I haven't had many crushes, and I don't usually do stuff to try to impress them. I really don't know. Kiwi asks, favorite preparation of an egg. See, Kiwi's asking the real questions. My favorite preparation of an egg is fried egg. But, like, you gotta keep the yolks runny. If you don't have a runny yolk, what's wrong with you, dude? Who hurt you? Tell me. Kiseki asks, what's the worst hot take you've heard? It's probably one of Lucky's. And yes, it is one of Lucky's. And his worst hot take is saying that Abyss of Darkness does not look top 1. Like, what is wrong with you, Lucky? What happened to your brain to make you think that Abyss of Darkness does not look top 1? It looks impossible, dude. How? Futile Judy asks a question about goats and how many did it take for the goat to get goat gore, whatever stuff. And I would say about 23. Cupcake asks, does the thing that turns me on turn you on? No, it does not. Why are you into that? No, it does not. Cupcake asks, how long did you expect to play Geometry Dash when you started? I honestly don't know. Like, I don't have, like, a plan for how long I'm gonna play a game when I started. I can certainly say I did not expect to play it as much as I had, or have. I definitely thought that it would be more like a casual game that I really would just play from time to time instead of it being like my main focus. So yeah. Kiwi asks, thoughts on Sunset Sandstorm. It's a really good level. It is definitely one of my favorite levels. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Lucky asks, what's your favorite hard, insane, and extreme demon? Well, if we're going by ones beaten, I've only beaten 9 Circles, Acropolis, and Acu. So those would be my favorites. But if we're going by ones that I haven't beaten, for hard demons, I'd honestly have to say Babylon. Babylon's really cool. For insane demons, right now it's Optic Daydream. Optic Daydream is really fun. And then for extremes, obviously Cognition. Cognition best level. Kiwi asks, thoughts on Auditory Breaker? Well, it's a Sonic Wave remake, so I can't like it. And it's just bad in general. Yeah, Auditory, not great. Kaseki asks, thoughts on Corn? I think that Corn is cool. It's just extremely long and a little unbalanced, but overall it's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the deco either. I just feel like it's too much. But yeah, overall, good level. Alright, Lasine Waves asks why. Just the letter Y. And I'd have to say because like why not? Like why not? There's no reason to not to. Clunky asks thoughts on literally every level in Geometry Dash ever. Well, I'd have to say yes. Yeah, I'd say that that's good. Cupcake asks, what do you think Lucky's name is? I mean, that's kind of a hard question, because he looks... I mean, now we know. Now we know that he has a brother, and his brother's name is Wayne. So that makes... That kind of narrows down the possibilities a little bit. I'm gonna say that his name is probably like Bruce. Yeah. Cupcake asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you that you beat Acu? Dude, like fucking 12. I was actually so hyped that I beat Acu, and I'm still happy that I beat it like over a week after the fact. It was honestly surreal. Like I still can't believe that I actually beat it. Cupcake asks, Optic Daydream when? I honestly don't know. Sometime. Gibson asks, what's your hub username? I don't have one. Clanky asks, milk first. No, bull goes first. Like, seriously, man. Cupcake asks, would you rather be cut with a serrated or non-serrated knife? I would have to say non-serrated, because serrated feels like it would do a lot more, like, damage overall. And I feel like that I could recover better from a non-serrated knife. So, yeah. Lucky asks, Cognition, Acu, or Daydream? So, one is a level that I played for a little bit and didn't even finish. So, that's obviously not it. Acu is the most fun that I've had with a level that I've beaten. And one is the best level in the game. So, I have to go with Cognition. Cupcake asks, whose profile pic fits their personality the most and the least? So, I'd have to say that, probably Kiseki's profile pic fits him the most, because, like, it's anime and that's all, or not even anime, fucking VTubers, and that's apparently all that he ever does, so that obviously fits him the most. And then the person whose profile pic fits their personality the least, I'd have to say is Clanky, since it's literally nothing, and I don't know why that just doesn't fit Clanky for me. And Kiwi does say that his profile picture is literally him, but, yeah, no, I'm sorry, it doesn't quite fit your personality as well as Kaseki's. Cupcake asks, do you think that I'll be in call with you when I watch the video? You'd better be. If you're not in call with me while you're watching the video, I will find you, and I will kiss you. Clanky asks, where do you think Bloodlust would be on the list if there wasn't an extension? I honestly have no idea. I don't know either Bloodlust I don't know Bloodlust that well, and I am not good enough to really place it, so no idea. Lucky asks, do you have any sort of kinks? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like, okay, this is kind of weird, but I feel like that my kink would be being tied up. I don't know why that just seems kind of hot. Cupcake asks, what are your thoughts on food? Food is really good. I like food a lot. I'm kind of a foodie. So, yeah, I'll try pretty much anything, and most stuff that I've tried has been good. So, food's good. Clanky asks, what's your favorite level in GD that isn't not in GD? Cognition. Clanky asks, will you answer this question? No, I won't. Cupcake asks, what are your thoughts on me? You're pretty cool. Yeah. Miku Dragon asks, what's the thing you like to do on GD? Well, I'm guessing that means my favorite thing to do in GD, and my favorite thing to do in GD is grind out levels. Like, not grind out a bunch of levels. My favorite thing to do is to pick one level and just grind that out, throw a bunch of attempts into it. I don't know why. I find learning levels to be the most fun thing for me. Cupcake asks, how many attempts do you think it'll take you to beat Cog? So, the lowest that it will probably take me is 200k. Like, that's going really low. My realistic is 250k, and then pushing, like, the upper edge, but also, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it took me that long, is 350k. So, big range, but my guess is around 250k. Clanky asks, what are your thoughts on me? You're Clanky. Lucky asks, E? For sure. The Sunwaves asks, who created the Rant About Fragile channel? I did. You know why? Because Fragile sucks. Jorge asks, why cool is cool? Probably because cool. Gushers for Lunch asks, what's your favorite book in the Hunger Games series? My favorite book is probably the first one. It's just, like, the best one. Just a Frog asks, your thoughts on Lucky's cowboy hat? It's amazing, but yeah, it's too fantastic for Lucky to be wearing. Is my decision. Gushers for Lunch asks, what's your favorite level that you haven't beaten? Cognition. Cognition is the best level. Lucky asks, do you even like football at all? No, not really. I don't watch football. I don't play it. It's not my thing. Could Be Coral asks, what's your absolute favorite thing to do in life? Honestly, I don't really know. Probably just, like, hanging out with friends and talking to them. Birch47 asks, how many times have you said the word what in your life? Well, if we include that one, I have said it exactly 27,362 times. Clanky and Birch47 ask, pineapple on pizza. Yes, pineapple is great on pizza. Clanky and Birch47 ask, pineapple on pizza. Yes, pineapple is great on pizza. I'm Craw asks, are you human? I need direct answers. Well, I mean, might as well answer it. So, my answer is that... Oh, fuck, wait, shit.